Well, R.I.P. Moonface. It's a sad day. Bert Newton died. Now, I know some of the people who watch my channel aren't in Australia, but it sort of depends on what it is. Because it's Bert Newton, I'm guessing only Australian people know Bert Newton, I think. So I guess you know who Bert Newton is. He started off in the 50s. He had his own TV shows. He was a comedian. He was sort of a legend. And he kept going and going. He kept performing. He kept doing shows. God, into the noughties. He did theatre. He did everything. Everyone liked him. He seemed to be a good sport. He made fun of himself. He seemed to nurture upcoming talent. No one had anything bad to say about him. I was lucky enough to meet him briefly, which I think was just after I saw Wicked, because he was in Wicked as the wizard, and I'm sure I saw him as the wizard in Wicked. But when I was looking through my book, I noticed that because he originally wasn't in it. Originally, there was another actor. What was his name? Of course, the pages don't want to separate. Reg Livermore. He actually died during the production, and Bert Newton replaced him. But my booklet has him in it, so I'm not sure if they just hadn't updated it. But another actress was playing Madame Morrible. Anne Wood was replacing Maggie Kirkpatrick. So they updated that for this. So I don't know if they just hadn't updated it or if I'm imagining things. If that's the case, I don't know where I met him, because I met him, just had a quick chat, got a photo, which I can't find, which I wanted to post as my thumbnail, but of course I can't find it. But yeah, I mean, Bert Newton, my mum and my dad loved Bert Newton. I remember my dad used to call him Old Moonface, which is what they had been calling him from way back in the day. And he was one of the few people I wanted to meet to impress my dad. I thought if I could meet Bert Newton or Olivia Newton-John, who he also loved, who were the only people I ever heard him compliment as performers, I thought that would score points for him, because my dad and I didn't really relate very well. We didn't really like any of the same things. I had a lot of trouble talking to him, and I thought maybe that's at least something he would recognise, that, oh, I met Bert Newton. So by the time I got a photo with him, it didn't really matter. When I saw him when he was really sick, I didn't even think to show him. I forgot all about it. But yeah, it's just a sad day. Patti Newton was with him on the night that he died until about 7. Then she went home, and then just as she was pulling into a driveway, she got a call. She left around 7:10 or something, about 7:20, just as she was getting home. She got the message to say he stopped breathing, and she, I think, was happy that he waited until she left. Like, he guess he didn't want to die in front of her or something. So, but she wasn't there. So it's this weird feeling where you're not sure, do you want to be there that last moment with them, or do you actually want to see them pass or not? It's easier to remember someone as they are alive, I think, than to see that. I'm not sure. But so she's mourning, everyone's mourning. They're giving him a state funeral, which is pretty impressive and well deserved, I think, because he's Bert Newton. He was very much a Melbourne icon, an Australian icon, and is very much Melbourne. So yeah, it's just really sad. I mean, he was 83, he'd been sick for a few years. He had problems with, I think, diabetes. He had a problem with his toe, and he had to have his leg amputated, I think it was in May, and he hadn't left the hospital since then because he had complications from that. So it's a bit sad. People were sort of hoping he'd recover from that and come back, but he didn't, and now he's gone. So it's sad, but I mean, it's not unexpected. We all knew he was sick, and there won't be anyone like him, and TV has changed, and people like that don't come along anymore. Not in variety. I mean, we don't have variety shows anymore, really. Just the whole landscape has changed, and he was sort of the icon of that, and that's history, and no one can repeat that. But I don't know, it's just sad. I just want to do a video. I need a little COVID therapy about it. I don't know, he was the same age as my mum as well, and just that they were from the same era, and I don't know, it's sad. I mean, when you see, his wife talking about it, and you see all the people talking about how much he helped them and how kind he was, and that he knew everyone's names on the set and so forth. He was one of those people. There's certain types of stars. There are the ones who, they're all about themselves, and then other people, they seem to actually understand they're there because of the people, and they seem to actually understand that without the crew, they're just a person standing there on their own, basically, in the dark. So he seemed to know the lighting people, the camera people, the everyone, the guy on the door. You know, he never bought into his own legend, which says a lot about him. But yep, I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what you think. You know, R.I.P. Bert Newton.